So Susan Boyle's talking about Asperger's and a breakdown that almost ended her career. All that and more coming up. Hey guys, welcome back to the Autism News Show hosted by me, Dan. I have Aspergers Syndrome, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia. So if you're new around here and want to learn more, every Saturday I upload a video, so hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you're new around here on Facebook, make sure you hit that like and follow button so you get videos like this every single week. Okay, so guys, as you know, last week I spoke about Ontario's new autism program, but the Ontario autism fiasco gets even worse. So in the wake of the news that they were going to scrap the old autism plan and bring in a new one to kind of help with waiting times, the social service minister apologised as she thought that her actions made people feel like they were threatened to accept this new program in spite of the huge backlash that it's getting. So the community are like fighting against this. They were saying that it's a really bad way of doing it because they're actually, yes, they're going to get the funding earlier, but they're not actually going to get the full amount of funding. It's not going to be anywhere near what it should be for what they actually need. So there's big issues there, and because of this controversy over the way that it's been handled, a lot of people are now asking for her to resign, which is huge because she's the person who's leading the program, and if she doesn't resign, there's going to be issues because there's animosity there already. I have no idea what's going to go on with this. There is a lot that needs to change. Obviously waiting times is a huge thing, but also you got to think about funding for people. I don't know, it's just a big mess at the moment. If you're in Canada or you know anything about it, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know more about this issue. Okay, going over to the United States of America now, but still in North America. Utah bill to mandate insurance coverage for autism moves through legislature. So this comes as in the wake of like a new way to cover people, or new ways to edit the criteria for dealing with people who have autism on their health insurance in Utah. So basically the new plan, or the new kind of insurance coverage, would make sure that there'd be no age restrictions on the person who would actually be accessing it, because obviously there must have been an age restriction on it before because it was aimed at children, and there'll also be no cap of the amount of hours of treatment a person can get. But there is some negatives about it. Somebody was saying that apparently this would only cover plans for about 24% of insurance holders in the state, and this is going to cost something like $700,000 to $800,000 to even create. It's got 2 more Senate hearings to go to before it actually goes to the House, and there's mixed reviews on it. Some people are saying that it's going to be a good thing because, you know, all help is needed and all help is necessary, but other people are saying that it's going to be a waste because only 24% of the people who have insurance in the state are going to be able to access this specific autism program. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to know, if you're living in the state of Utah or in America, what you think about this specific bill. Okay, so coming over to the United Kingdom kind of area, and Belfast specifically. So a woman called Emma Little-Pengelly, who's the MP for the area, is heading a program to have a new autism caring scheme for kids. So the idea is that families in Belfast have welcomed this new scheme, providing advice and caring for children with autism, which is pretty decent. Parents from across the area are relieved, as they said that it's been a huge struggle to get any sort of movement on help and treatment for people with autism, especially when it comes to girls, because girls who have autism are susceptible to masking, and when you mask stuff you hide certain conditions that may be present in the males. So of course you're being left out of this bracket to deal with treatment or any kind of support plans because of the fact that they haven't taken into consideration those specific conditions in females. So this is going to be a very interesting one, and hopefully this should sort out a lot of that issue. But there's been a huge support from the parents. Parents are like really relieved that this Emma lady has come in now as an MP to actually, you know, sort this issue out and actually move forward with a plan that might actually help a lot of people. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love to know if you like these kind of videos and I should continue doing these Saturday newscasts, and yeah, I'd just love to know. Okay, so for the main event, Susan Boyle. So Susan Boyle has Aspergers Syndrome. She was diagnosed in 2013, which was the same year I was diagnosed with Aspergers Syndrome, actually. For anybody who doesn't know, Susan Boyle is a very famous singer. She got famous from a program called Britain's Got Talent. But recently, Susan Boyle said she had an Asperger's breakdown that almost cost her career. So the Britain's Got Talent superstar SuBo, that's her nickname, talks about how her devastating breakdown almost derailed her career in an interview specifically with the Sun newspaper in the UK. She has opened up and talking about mental health. Diagnosed with Aspergers in 2013, she said that she's managing better now, but it's a slow process. And it all happened because her quick rise to fame was like almost overnight, and so they set up tour dates all around the UK, but because of her Asperger's syndrome and anxiety, she wasn't even able to go on some of the dates, and it set her into a downward spiral. But like I said, she said she's doing way better now and wants to do more like talking about her mental health and opening up, because she said it's a difficult thing to talk about and more people should be aware of it. She said that before, when she was growing up, a lot of people didn't have any understanding about like Asperger's syndrome and things like that, but now she wants to be an advocate to help kind of open those doors, break down those barriers, things like that. And I salute you, SuBo, because you know it's difficult to kind of grow up with a stigma or something, and then and then have the condition, and then it's like, oh, do I talk about it, whatever. And this is the idea of this channel. The channel is so I can educate you guys from my perspective of having Asperger's syndrome, and there are a bunch of people now coming out and talking, like Chris Packham and things like that. I think it's amazing, and these people are way needed in our community. So if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up, give me a comment in the comment section below with anything that you can add to these news stories, because I'd love to have that conversation with you guys. If you're new around here and want to learn more, remember to hit the subscribe button and follow on Facebook. If you are not following on Instagram, make sure you do that, because daily content on Instagram, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.